Ooh. Sinking stranger. That's a train. Okay. No, I'm going to be raising money for mental health research, Morty. But also, it's an international charity. So, if anything, it's very globalist. You guys can protest as you see fit. Why do you feel disappointed when you look at any UI aspect in this game? Jeez, Rudeful, I don't know.
We're operating in the shadows.
I think the campaign's still losable. Absolutely. We still have some pretty scary late game missions to play, where we have to kill a lot of enemies. I don't think it's losable on the strategic layer anymore, though. I think that we've won the strategic layer, and it's just a matter of executing on the tactical layer at this point.
Moving to designated coordinates.
Position bestätigt. Heading to that location.
Does throwing this, like, cost my stealth? I don't know. No. Okay, good.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Begebe mich zum Ziel. Moving.
I was pretty sure it didn't, but to be totally honest, the last time I threw a battle scanner, I was so disappointed by it that I stopped ever building or equipping them.
At least we know where they are! They found us! Sie haben mich flankiert!
Morty, unfortunately, you are not the charity. I'm sorry. I like what you're thinking, though.
Let's move already.
Alright, at least we get to fight stuff. Nice kill. That was a high roll on the crit.
You want some more? Looks like this might be it.
Last time we didn't get to fight stuff for a really long time, and it was terrible. We still do have to worry about, like, bullshit yellow alert crap, though. Sorry, I'm particularly grumpy right now. That was just an unpleasant way to lose a soldier. And it frustrates me that most of the time that things go wrong for me in XCOM 2 Long War 2 campaigns, it's because, like, I didn't parse information correctly from the UI. It seems to be a very common occurrence. Better mag or laser? I mean, mag is better, but lasers do fine for, like, the start of the campaign, so I don't think there's any reason to rush for mag weapons. Lasers will get you by for the first 3 months pretty easily. It's only after that point that you start noticing that their damage isn't quite as high as you'd like it to be. I should probably have used the Shinobi's incendiary. Insectoid.
Not a problem. Moving to Overwatch.
Didn't throw evac. Okay, the yellow alerted away from me.
Good copy. Moving on target.
My main investment in mental health is from my, like, watching my grandfather struggle with BPD for my entire life. It's always been problematic for him. He's been treating it with lithium for 50 years at this point. So, you know, he's managed to have a pretty good life for himself. But it's really rough to see him, like, now he has to struggle with his illness and the side effects of 50 years worth of lithium treatment, which is not good at all. Ginlu, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I think that many people have some connection to, you know, some form of mental illness, whether they themselves suffer or a loved one does or a friend. It doesn't really discriminate in terms of who it affects. Alright, we have a sec. Go ahead and cover. There should be one more pot of 3 somewhere on the map. I really want to make that move. Somebody convinced me not to make this move. Okay. I had flashbacks of my soldier dying and decided not to pretty quickly on my own. DeFoss, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream.
Sure thing.
Here I come. I got stuff here.
Is being a misanthrope a mental illness? Might be caused by a mental illness. I don't think by itself it counts.
Klingt machbar. Stepping off. Gebe Feuerschutz.
Should I, like? Guess. Feels like a waste of an incendiary grenade, but there are only 3 enemies left on the map anyway.
Position compromised. Need an evac.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Scanning.
Alright, David.
Nicht schlecht. Ich habe was gefunden.
You're going to remove the entire strategy layer just to spite me. I wouldn't play this game if the strategy layer was gone, but I also wouldn't be that upset, to be honest.
I didn't get it.
I do appreciate that there's a strategic layer, but there are so many things frustrating about it that if it had to be put down, I would understand.
What did you expect?
That was perfect 10s. That was... I mean, that's a high difficulty maneuver. Because you're like... It's on top of the beam, right? You can easily fall off if you do the, like... All my limbs don't work anymore cartwheel. Arbicol, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I think that mech nailed it, though. I think that was... We were in the presence of gymnastic greatness. It's important to give credit where credit is due.
Let's do this. Why am I on cargo duty?
Not really on cargo duty.
Das kann ich machen. Schon beeindruckt?
Man. Alright. Let's try to shoot the guy in heavy cover through a fence. Whenever they do that to me, I get really upset. I guess I'm fine with doing it to them.
How many is that now? Like this up here.
Agility, advanced laser sight, expanded magazine.
Got it. Moving. Overwatch. Let's do this. Objective located. Attempting infiltration.
A resistance broadcast would be nice. Fill up the haven. I think that's worth more than 10 intel right now. Oh, it's a supply cache. Well, yeah, okay. We don't care at all about a supply cache. Awesome. Very nice. This should get us up to 13, hopefully non-faceless rebels.
Got access.
Which means that we have enough intel collected in the haven now to start detecting UFOs, maybe detect supply raids.
Loss.
Should be able to keep our liberation chain moving. This is Lib 1, right? Yeah, I boosted this for Lib 1. It's a very nice reward.
Let's move already. Let's rock. Oh, looks like they called in backup. Rock and roll.
Back in.
Auf geht's. Zeigt euch. Enemies on the move.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Heading home.
I didn't mean to start a philosophical conversation about the state of the human being with you guys. Mental illnesses are just like diseases with people's minds, where like they don't make the right chemicals properly or something like that, and then you give them like pills and they like start making the right chemicals again and they're okay. That's that's all I was aiming for by bringing up mental illness. Yeah, the reinforcements got a little bit misled in dropping in, or perhaps they were intelligent about it and decided they didn't want to die.
I expected something of a learning curve for our new recruits, but they've done a remarkable job, Commander.
Got sting grenades on a grenadier. We have rapid reaction on another ranger. Advanced expanded magazine, advanced scope. We got 2 Illyrium cores. That's laser sight. Ayman al Saleh. What's that fellow? Welcome to the stream. I wonder if you guys would be having this conversation if I was saying that I was gonna like raise money for cancer research. That's the reason that I like mental health, like awareness, research, support. Because there are people who just have shit lives because their brains don't work as well as other people, and like you don't have to like try to legitimize that. You just have to treat it so that they can be better people. There are also people who, well, anyway, we don't have to be political about it. Guignol, thank you for the 31 bits. Gatecrasher 1. Gatecrasher coming up. One way or another, I think. Coming up. Dropped to strength 4 in East Asia. Where did it go? It came to New India and we missed it. Nah, that's okay. And we have a smash and grab in Western Europe. It's very light. There's not much reason to play it. We could get 10 intel, I guess. From a skull mine. But we got a bad detection timer on it. We should play it. Yeah, we should play it. I don't really want to. You Malhado. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. The Arctic is going to start losing some legions because I've contacted it. I sort of... I probably shouldn't have contacted it as early as I did, because they're going to come straight to New India via East Asia. And that's just not good for me. I think Western US had a facility, so it will want some extra legions probably. We'll see. We're just waiting for Advanced Coil right now, and then we're going to start doing the really consequential story quests. Run and gun. Okay. See you in 12 days, lady. That's a very good soldier. Unfortunate that he's a sergeant still. Billy has lightning hands. Return fire is 2 days. Shredder is 4 days. We have 19 hours. I'm just going to... I'm just gonna send him to the HQ. Lightning reflexes for stun lancers. That's pretty irritating. I countered that once before. That's a UFO. Okay. Suicide on that. With a 16 mobility assault and an Oscar Mike Shinobi. A while since I last found a UFO. And I guess that will be a B-team mission while we infiltrate the HQ. Should be fine. Will I be facing an Andromedon this campaign? Yeah, it'll show up sometime soon. Down to 10 strength in New Arctic. See, it's all leaving because I dropped off my vigilance. It was terrible to contact that region, honestly. It's just... it was just very, very silly. And senseless. And dumb. Shredstorm Cannons are available for Proving Ground research. We can start working on plasma rifles, or we could go to powered armor. Plasma rifles seems like the place to be. Or we could just do intel for like the rest of the campaign. 89 at the moment. I feel like it would be good to have plasma rifles for the Rangers with rapid reaction. I have Sentinel Specialists. I think I still have 2 of those. One of them was dead though. You can also just go powered armor into war suits to get a little bit more HP, but it doesn't do that much. And of course, just expanding is an option. Let's just end on Coil. Yeah, we will, Sir Wagglepuss. Jesse Rancor, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. See you going to La La Land. Alright. So in the Proving Ground, we want Shredstorm Cannons. Requires 7 engineers. We have 6. Could do a basic engineering research if we wanted. Or we can spend 200 supply on that. Engineering's 4 days with the research. We have 798 supply still. Next drops in 14, and we're getting like 1,200. That's probably probably fine, I imagine. Let's go to the wizard market. Do I build radio towers at all? I think every region I've contacted has a radio tower right now. Most of them have just been given to me for free for liberating it, though. I've built 2 radio towers, I want to say, total. Just sell some miscellaneous stuff while we're here. Buy an engineer, buy an advanced hacking from a new specialist. Probably should. We're going to run out of money really quickly. I just discovered a new mission as I was clicking on the black market, it looked like. So a couple of those. One of these. Hold on to the advanced scopes, I think. We can sell an advanced stock, maybe, maybe not. Sell a data pad. I can always buy more data pads if I need them. Right? Let's hold on to them. Don't think we're using shield bearer corpses. May research stun lancer corpses at some point, but sort of unlikely. I may use mech wrecks at some point. I think we used all the drone wrecks we're going to. I'll hold on to them just in case. It's interesting that you can turn a trooper corpse and an alloy into 5 supply. If alloy plating were ever in demand, well, whatever. It's not that interesting, it turns out. Could sell my predator armors, could sell some scopes, some regular suppressors. Okay. So we're going to build another 2 of these, I think. One of those, that's 180 so far. We need to start Shredstorm. Pretty cheap. I do have 214 alloys. Probably sell 100 of those and not really miss them. Yeah, I've done quite a bit of that too, Ali. It's sort of awkward. It costs you more to build relays the more you have, and so doing the network tower in a region that you don't want to relay in can actually sort of shoot you in the foot. We found a Sergeant Grenadier and an intel package to extract a VIP from a city. Well, we can do that, I guess. We're just level 12 at the moment. Okay, let's load out an HQ. I'm gonna go HQ, and then after the HQ I'll have Shredder Cannons ready. And we'll use Shredder Cannons to beat up on... Wait, where's all my guys? So actually I have to wait for this to be done first, because that's where all of my guys are. Okay, well, never mind. I'll play this mission. I could use a little bit more experience and stuff. Yeah, Grognosh, how you doing? Where's my Scilab at? That's a funny joke, Youngs. I enjoy that one. I want Marauder on the HQ. I want Billy on the HQ. Black834, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Still 123%, probably pushing it to vulnerable. I'm not going to build coil for these guys. We reached the point of the campaign at this point where like the A team has considerably better equipment than the B and C teams. Stiletto rounds cost me a little bit, but not enough to stop me from building a trillion of them. Wait, nobody here shoots a gun. That'll be interesting. I like bringing a shotgun on my assault. That way we have at least one person who can deal damage. That seems like a good idea. At least one. That should be enough, right? Go tier 2 gauntlet on the technical. Advanced grenade launcher is good. Don't need hacks. We do need stealth. I should have a PCS here. And let's launch. I don't know, Survival Plus. You could do something like that, I guess. I'm a wizard, but not using Psi. Yeah, I don't think that Psi is very, very strong in Long War 2. I think they're okay. But they're not amazing. Radix666, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I wish that I had Fire Discipline on Book of Eons already. We'll get it on Breezer, though, and he can take us to the black site, I suppose. Got Liberation 2. I'll get a better timer on that some other time, probably. There's gonna be a UFO to play as well. Gosh. Gosh! Oh, yeah, there is. Alright. Power coils shielded. Hooray. If only there were something to do with my engineers. But there isn't. Put one here. Martin! Thank you for the follow. Start grabbing some data pads. I might end up going to Warden or something like that eventually, but I would love some intel to play around with here. I can go to the black site first. Something to consider. I'm going to over-infiltrate this until this hack workstation is done so that I can load out for the UFO and the HQ at the same time. Sabotage Monument, get Advent's attention. I might play that. Well, I don't have soldiers for it. Yeah, I guess I don't have soldiers for it. Samantha Dyer, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Vigilance is on. I do have Oscar Mike, great. I'm really tempted to boost here. It's at the end of the world if we lose this. A little bit. It's pretty bad. Have enough intel to do that? Maybe, probably, yes. Yeah, I do. Because I have Collector as well. Alright, Very Light seems less painful. Yeah, Crafty Dog.